Good morning, everybody. So with today's video, I got Stuart from the channel Sense of Style. So Stuart made the long commute to Rush's place, but we had to say goodbye to Rush because he has a wedding to go to. So he left us the room for the next half an hour. But Stuart, we're gonna get you to smell the most random designers for autumn, and I think a lot of these are great for the wintertime as well. So we got 7. All right. So they have been, the dry down has been there for the last half hour, and we're also gonna get the opening as well, okay? But again, the most random. So a lot of these hardly, if ever, make any light, and I just wanted to give some attention to some of them. But first one is gonna be Dunhill Desire Bronze.
Bronze?
I think it's that. All right. So that is the dry down, and we're also gonna get the opening. So
I'm really surprised. Dunhill is a fairly inexpensive fragrance house, but I'm surprised how much I like that dry down. Like that really shocks me. I really enjoy that.
So what do you think of the opening?
Not as much.
Okay.
not as much. It's a bit.
So we're gonna
just dry down. Ooh.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna change it up a little bit. So, like I said, we got 7, and generally I'll say, okay, what do you like? Do you like A or do you like B? I like B. Okay, so we're gonna go on to C. Do you like B or C? You like B? So C next. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna kind of go through them all, and then we're gonna take your top 3. Okay. Okay. So next one is going to be Karl Lagerfeld Classic Gray.
That it feels very formal. Yeah, again, I like the dry down a lot better than the open.
It's all about the dry down.
Yeah, this one feels very formal, very classy, very high end, very kind of black tie.
It does have some formality, so it smells a little old school, and I don't know how old it is. You're pretty much the first to smell this. Right.
Yeah, it does smell kind of classy. I like it, but not as much as the Dunhill. The Dunhill just blew me away. And again, in both cases, I do prefer the dry down to the
because you like Dunhill so much, let's go with Dunhill Moroccan Amber. Okay. It's been a long day of recording, everybody. So I will say this. This is from their higher line. Yeah. Their luxury line.
Yeah. You said the magic word. Lately, I've been really into amber fragrances. I'm wearing Ambre Sultan.
Smelt them on the way here.
Yeah, and I love amber, and yeah, this is next level stuff here.
Big difference in the opening and dry down?
Again, prefer the dry down. I think that might have as much to do with the fact that they're on paper. Okay. If you're spraying on paper, it has a chance to settle a bit, whereas on the skin, you probably would prefer the open more, but you can definitely pick up the amber. You can pick up the you can pick up the quality too. There's definite quality because Lagerfeld and Dunhill are both fairly inexpensive, but the fact that you're in the private line there of Dunhill,
which is still very affordable because you're going to spend less than $100.
Right. But I have Lagerfeld Classic, the original.
Oh, the red one?
Yeah, it's kind of orangey.
Rush has that one.
Yeah.
Oh, horrible.
Yes.
For me, it's horrible.
Yeah, it's not my favorite in the world. It's like an old school kind of tobacco fragrance, and I definitely prefer this one more.
Classic Gray.
The Classic Gray, but to be fair, all of them so far, I like the dry downs certainly a lot more than the open. But the Dunhill has the amber, and I loved amber. All right.
So we're gonna move on to the next one that is just restocked after a number of years of it being hard to come by. Azzaro Decibel. So the bottle, it's in the shape of a microphone, so it's kind of tacky.
Yeah, no. This is not me. This is like a freshie. This is like...
What?
It's got kind of an evergreen kind of feel.
Okay. That I could...
like a little ozonic, it's...
That's probably the aldehydes.
Yeah, right.
Because this is...
Yeah, aldehyde, yeah.
This is heavy.
Yeah, I get the heaviness in the one you just sprayed, but in this one, either way, I'm not as much of a fan as I am of the.
So this is not even top 3, regardless, eh?
No.
So this
absolutely not. It's not saying it's a bad fragrance. It's not my style of fragrance.
Okay.
I like them a little ambery. I like them a little spicy.
Even if it's a bad fragrance, just state it. It's all good.
It would be hard to really give a proper, fair assessment based off of paper. Yeah, so I'm not going to say that I would like to do more of a full wear. It's just not my style.
So this has like a lot of amber, vanilla. It's got a lot of incense. So well, incense and aldehydes.
Probably the incense. Probably the incense.
All right, so we got 3 remaining. Let's go with Hugo Boss Velvet Amber. Now you smelled the other one, the musk, woolen musk.
Yes, the one with musk. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is.
I like that one.
You did.
It's okay. It's okay. It's not blowing me away.
Okay.
But it's okay. You get a little bit of spiciness.
And very much like the other one, it's only got 3 notes.
This one, the opening is not bad. It's not bad, but again, you know, the overall vibe is a little skunky.
Oh.
I know. No, not entirely
That's
in a bad way.
okay.
Just not my thing. Not my thing.
I get it. It's okay.
I like the first 3, and you really let me down with the last 2.
Well, let's see if I can make it up to you, all right, with the last 2.
All right.
So we got one regular designer and we got a luxury designer, right?
Okay.
So let's go with Kenzo Jungle. So I would say that this one here is the oldest. By the looks of it, it is the oldest in this video.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. It kind of smells a little bit like old-fashioned. It smells a little bit old-fashioned masculine.
Yeah.
A little bit more challenging, like a lot of old school fragrances tend to be. Not a lot of newer fragrances. They're a little bit ambery. They're more so. A lot of women like them. This one's a little bit more masculine. This is. Yeah, I am old, but I do prefer the more modern fragrances. So again, yeah, I'm still gonna pass on that.
Okay. And the last most random one is gonna be Dolce & Gabbana Velvet Exotic Amber. Oh, sorry, this is exotic leather, not amber. But
whatever it is, it's amazing. It's amazing.
It does have that amber component to it.
Oh yeah. Oh, I get the leather in the open here. The very different. Yeah, it's much stronger, and the after you just spray it. But yeah, the dry down. Oh baby.
So we went through 7 fragrances. So definitely that are not top 3 are going to be the Azzaro, the Hugo Boss Velvet Amber, and the Kenzo Jungle. But does this make top 3?
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right.
And then I would like to add the Dunhill to the top 3.
Okay.
And then the very first fragrance I tried.
Dunhill, the Designer Bronze?
The Designer Bronze, yeah.
Okay, so
definitely.
If you had to choose the most, like your let's do it in order though. So we got your top 3, but what is 3, 2, 1? You gotta smell again. Smell again.
Okay, I'm gonna smell it. I want to be fair here.
So this is Dunhill Desire Bronze.
I'm liking this.
You know what's the funny one about this one? It's not even on Fragrantica. So really? It's hard to really know what the notes are, but I know it's heavier.
This one is a little bit, it has a fresh quality that I kind of like. I'm not saying it's a fresh fragrance exactly, but it's got compared to the other 2, it's got a fresher quality.
This smells a little warm and resinous, with maybe a little bit of freshness to it. So that is going to be the Dunhill Moroccan Amber.
Let me just...
Okay, that's the bronze.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
So
I do really like this. I like it more than this one, believe it or not. And it's all about the scent quality, even though there's an ambery quality here.
So I'm assuming that the D&G is number 1.
Correct.
So first, second, and third.
That's correct.
Very surprised by that. I thought that, you know, this is just higher quality than this, but it's at the end, it doesn't matter.
It's the scent, yeah. Anyway, I will say this, these 3 were the definite top 3. So there was a big gap. I didn't mind the Lagerfeld, but there was a big gap at the top. But
so some people will say that this smells like a maybe like a boozier, more refined version of the one with the pacifier from D&G.
I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Definitely a little bit on the stronger side. We mentioned leather. I could definitely see it's more potent in that way.
So to be fair, I have never really smelled this one until now on camera, but if I had to choose between these two, it's pretty much a toss of the coin.
Yeah, I mean, all three are good. That's why it's so hard.
But if I had to choose my favorite, it would be this one here. But this is also the most feminine one in this list as well, though.
Well, there you go.
So, I don't know if that's a compliment or not. I think that's a dig. I think you met Rush for the first time today, and I think he's already left a bad impression on you. I'm just saying. All right, guys. So the winner is going to be Velvet Exotic Leather from Dolce & Gabbana. So, Stuart, thank you very much for coming all the way out from where you are.
Thanks for having me.
Not a problem. Long commute, so just make sure to check him out, guys. His links for Instagram and YouTube will be down in the description box below. I don't have any more social media, but please check him out, give him a follow, show him some love. He's doing his thing. He really is. You're getting more clicks than I am, and that says a lot, guys.
Yeah, but that comes and goes. That comes and goes.
Yeah,
I mean,
but a lot of your
I have 5,000. He has 30,000. So
that doesn't matter. But a lot of your content is very original, right?
Thank you.
So, guys, any videos that I've done on any of these fragrances, they will all be down in the description box below. If you want to see other smell and rates, please check out right here. And if you like this type of video, leave us one of these. Well, thank you for my time. Take care, and we will see you later. Thanks for watching, everybody.